Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have yet another coronavirus vaccine update for Wales and the UK. Now, of course, today in Wales, the COVID vaccine passport rule came into force for nightclubs and large events such as concerts, so that's now a thing to be aware of. Anyway, other than that, there's been no other lockdown changes this week, so that's good to note. But of course, the vaccine data has indeed come through, and I have both the first and second dose numbers for Wales and the UK, as always. So, let's hop into the Wales numbers first, as I always do. So, the first dose total for Wales today, Monday the 11th of October, at long last is 2,400,694 people. So that's how many people have had their first dose of the coronavirus vaccine in Wales. And I've got to say, I'm so glad that we're at 2.4 million now. Only 700,000 to go, and the full population will have been first dosed. As for second doses, we are at 2,229,956 people. So we're about 170,000 down on second doses. So not bad. Still, we've got a long way to go in terms of the second doses, but for the first doses, not as long now. Hopefully, I'm still going to predict March next year for full population first doses anyway. Probably around June for the seconds as a result of the time gap between doses. Anyway, moving on to the UK numbers, the first dose rough total for the UK, as close as I can get it to today, will be the 9th of October, sadly, and it is 49.16 million people. So that's how many people have had their first dose of the coronavirus vaccine in the UK, which is an amazing number, to be honest. And the second dose total for today, Monday the 11th of October, again, is 45,168,344 people. So that's how many people in the UK have had both doses of the vaccine. Now, of course, as I always do, let's look at the percentages of population completed in terms of first and second doses across the UK. Starting with the first doses in England, which is at 90.2% with 9.8% remaining. Scotland with 93.7% done with 6.3% remaining. Wales with 92.1% of the population done with 7.9% remaining. And Northern Ireland with 87% complete with 12.3% remaining. So Scotland is still very much leading the way by roughly 1.5%, so not bad, Scotland. And they could be done very soon by the rate they're going at in terms of the first doses. But onto the second dose percentages for the UK. England is at 82.9% with 17.1% remaining. Scotland is at 85% with 15% remaining. Wales, still leading the charge in terms of the second doses, 85.5% complete with 14.5% remaining. And Northern Ireland with 81.3% completed with 18.7% remaining. So, pretty decent numbers across the board, frankly. I'm still saying the first doses will be completed by the end of March, provided the remaining 11 or so years of life, well, saying the first 11 years of life are approved for vaccination, because of course, the youngest people who are able to get the vaccine right now are 12-year-olds. So you've just got to get 11 to 0 done, and then, well, approved, and then we can just crank through them and have the entire population done. Hopefully, again, I'm going to say March next year, which will, of course, be the 2-year anniversary of lockdown, which is kind of weird to think about. And, of course, second doses are going to be a couple months later because there's like a 3-month gap between first and second doses. So, first doses I'm going to predict will be done by March, and second doses be done by June, and I hope and pray that I'm right, or I'm going to look real dumb. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this vaccine update. So as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine, Roxanne's, and Frost's YouTube channels. Their links are in the description. My sub button is down there. Yep, that big red one, unless you've already subbed. Then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And once you've done that, don't forget to click all 3 of our bell icons to get all 3 sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of this week's vaccine progress and what you're hoping within weeks to come. And once you've done that, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. Those links are going to be in the description, in the link tree. Don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. Their links are also down in the description below the link tree. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!